Hey everyone, Beyblade here, back with another video, and in today's video, I got Xiphoid Xcalibur. So this is B200, which I can't believe we're already at 200 releases. Well, 200 is a lot, but this is by Takara Tomy, obviously. On the back of the box, as you can see, we get Xiphoid Xcalibur with the one armor, the new Xanthus disc, and Sword Dash driver. So all the parts on this bay are new. Well, Sword Dash is a dash version of the original sword driver, but other than that, everything in this box is new. Because over here you can see that we have a brand new sword launcher. So this is gonna be crazy. I can't wait to open it because its gimmick is where it has a sword popping out of it, as you can see. So we're gonna open it. We're gonna see how this bay looks. And by the way, this box is actually pretty big compared to like your normal bay, and I believe it's even bigger than the Savior Valkyrie box. So there is tape on this thing. Oh, sorry about that. We're gonna see how it looks on the inside. Come on, box. That's a lot of tape. And there we have it. So we have the sword launcher inside, which this thing looks really cool, and the bay is kind of covered, but we'll see it once it's all out. Over here we have the stickers. There's quite a few of them, and there's some for the launcher as well, but it'll be fun seeing this thing when it's all out of the package. So now I'm going to cut to when all the parts are laid out. Before we get into the bay, I want to start off with the launcher. So as you can see, there is some stickers for it, and we have the instructions, which we don't need these. I'll look at them after if I need to. But for the launcher itself, it's actually pretty nice. It feels really good in hand. I do like it. It's a nice red color, of course. You get a power gear unit and clear black, so that's really nice. Over here, as you can see, we got a ripcord, which this is supposed to be around the same length as the digital sword launcher one, or maybe slightly longer, I don't know. And you get the handle for it. And over here, you have your basic spin unit. I think this is what it's called. And I have some other launchers here to compare with the other colors and all that. So we have the Savior Valkyrie launcher with the gold and blue, Overdrive one, which I gave it the black unit because during battles I want these two to be even, and we have the bearing unit on the black one. So you can make lots of color combinations. I don't know if I'm going to show them all, but it's a very nice launcher. So when you put it together, first with the ripcord you gotta put it in. I haven't done this yet, so I don't know how to put it in. I'll cut to when I have it in. Oh, actually I got it in. So there we go, you have the sword launcher ripcord, and for the rest of the launcher, let's see, you put it on there with the black and the white. Oh, and there we have it. So this is the first ripcord launcher in years, I think, that's brand new. Looks very nice, and it feels really nice. So hopefully this thing doesn't break. I've heard it's pretty strong, although it's weaker than all of these. But we'll take a look at how it looks with the stickers after. But now let's get into Xiphoid Xcalibur. Here we have Xiphoid Xcalibur, which it honestly looks really bad without the stickers. So this thing's gonna look awful for now, but I'll try to go quick so we can actually see how it looks. So we'll start with the driver. This is Sword Dash. Sword was never really good. It's just like mid, like not really good attack driver. I have the original sword driver here, and I believe they're a different shade of blue. But other than that, it's not much better, not going to be much better, just because this driver's already not good, so there's no point in making it into Dash. And I would have preferred something like Iron from Excalibur, or even Extreme Dash would have been nice, or Metal Extreme with the updated cap would have been fine too. But that's enough for that driver. Then we have Xanthus. So this is the Xanthus disc, and I got, looks like 3 stars, very nice. It has red plastic, which the only other DB disc I can think of that has plastic on it is the S gear and the D gear when you add them to Nexus. And as you can see, it's a little hard to see on the red background, but there's one big plastic point here, and that'll help when it lines up with the sword point on the layer. Also, these parts here, the tabs, normally those parts are just flat and kind of engraved in, but with this one, they're actually sticking out. So what this will do is it helps with the new BU lock gimmick, which I'll explain when I get into the layer. So pretty cool disc. I don't know how much it weighs, but hopefully it's good. Then for finally with the layer, this is Xiphoid Xcalibur 1. So it looks really cool. As you can see, the sword's moving out back and forth. So we'll take out the core and the armor so we can take a closer look at each part. For the one armor, it's not very special. It's just your typical armor, but it has a hollow point there and one point where it's filled in. So it's supposed to be off balance, and it has one point here for Excalibur's blade when it's in high mode. Then I don't know how much it weighs. I'm pretty sure it's pretty light though. Then for the blade, this is Xiphoid. Very cool blade. It has your typical point for Excalibur, so it's sharp just like the Siege Excalibur point, although it does look a little similar to the Buster Excalibur point. But it's not metal, just plastic here, and you got your red and blue plastic, which is typical for Excalibur, and it's decently thick, and it looks pretty cool. Hopefully this thing's good, although I think it'll be mainly good once it has the Excalibur core. And then finally for the core, speaking of Excalibur, we have Excalibur here, looking very nice in this red color. Pretty ugly without the stickers though, with the gold and the silver, although it'll look great once it has that big X in the center. You have your silver points there, and it's not like any other core, so this is like the normal orientation for a core, or that way, although it's tilted to the side like that, so it's gonna look really weird once you put it on other blades. But its gimmick is that when the disc moves, when it's all locked up together, it won't be able to move, but once it loses a click, the sword comes flying out. And there's another gimmick on this thing, because next to the teeth, you can see there's actually a little point there. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to point on it. That little red nub. And what that does is with the Xanthos disc, when I'm not dropping it, it'll rub up against it, which is the new BU lock gimmick. And Divine Belial also has that. So, let me find it. Yeah, it's a little hard to see, but right there, Divine Belial also has one. So this will be really fun seeing how good the BU lock is. But let's see how the layer looks all together. It's actually really hard to put together. Or no, it's not. So we have our full Beyblade here. We'll put it together, see how it looks. Holy. Wait a minute. Oh, that's why. Because it has that blade there. So you gotta put it in. Make sure you have the blade sticking in. But there is your Xiphoid Xcalibur. So once it gets to this point, as you see, the metal sword comes out, and it'll line up with the disc. But sadly, the driver doesn't line up. So that's it for the actual day. Now let's put all the stickers on, and we'll see how it looks after. Here is the sword launcher with all the stickers on. So there's only 3. There's one there, and one there. And I do think it looks better, although probably not necessary. And here is Xiphoid Xcalibur with all the stickers on. So it looks way better. I think this one, you should put the stickers on just because it looks way nicer. And now that the stickers are on, I'll show you the gimmick again. So as it loses clicks, that sword pops out, and that'll help with delivering heavier attacks on that one point. Now to compare it to my other Excaliburs. So my other ones, we have Buster Excalibur and Siege Excalibur. So we'll start off with Siege. Siege Excalibur, compared to it, it takes a lot of similarities from it. As you can see, the shape of it and everything just looks really similar. And it has a really thick point there that's sharp as well. Very nice, and that's how it looks from the bottom. And then for Buster Excalibur, it does take a lot of similarities from this one too. Mainly these points here in the middle. It has those there as well. I'm trying to see what else it took from it. I guess this part up here, because I'm pretty sure the other one didn't have that. And then obviously on the bottom it takes the sword driver from it, but it turned it into a dash version. And it takes the moving sword gimmick, because this one also has that. Anyway, that's enough of showing off Xiphoid Xcalibur and the sword launcher. Now let's do a test launch. the standard stadium here, and we have Xiphoid Xcalibur on the launcher. So 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Holy, it's a really heavy launch and it feels really nice. So I want to try that again because I don't know how good that was. I'm not used to ripcord launchers. That was garbage. Let's try that again. That's a little better. So yeah, sword has a lot of movement, although it's not too fast. We'll try another one. We'll do, what's it called? Angled launch. Sword does scrape a little, although sword is probably not even the best driver you can use with this. So if you get this, I would recommend you use Extreme Dash, although I'm going to test it out later with Extreme Dash. So anyways, if you enjoyed that video, like and subscribe for more. Tell me your thoughts on Xiphoid Xcalibur in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!